Hello aviators, my name is Parth and I welcome you all to the second part of our DGCA CPL exam series on Unacademy Aviation. We create these videos to combat the abundance of misinformation about pilot training. Our aim is to ensure that you don't fall prey to any misinformation. Please note that this video is intended solely for aspiring pilots who are genuinely committed to their training and meet the eligibility criteria. So in the first part, we talked about the eligibility, the exam pattern and syllabus for the DGCA CPL exam. In this video, we'll cover medical, DGCA computer number, DGCA exam schedule, flight training, RTR exams and the sequence in which I recommend approaching them. This will definitely help you navigate the process more efficiently. So let's get started. As you finish your 12th with physics and maths, you should start preparing for the DGCA exams immediately. Yes, immediately. Don't wait for anything, just start. Many might ask, but what about medical tests and the computer number? The reason I suggest beginning DGCA exam preparation right after completing your 12th is that you will be in your study momentum and likely more disciplined. I recommend not losing that momentum and channeling it towards your DGCA exam prep. This will allow you to perform your best and complete one of the most critical parts of pilot training. Additionally, preparing for DGCA medical exams is not a time-consuming task. Hence, by prioritizing your DGCA exam preparation at the outset, you can make the best use of your time and stay on track with your pilot training goals. Preparing for DGCA medical exams requires minimum time. It typically takes 1 day to complete the test and 1 or 2 visits to the DGCA medical examiner. The overall time commitment should not exceed 72 hours. To begin the preparation, get in touch with the DGCA medical examiner and have the recommended tests done by a NABL certified pathological lab. Once you produce the reports to the medical examiner and everything is within normal limits, your DGCA PMR file number will be generated. With this number, you can obtain your DGCA Class 2 medical assessment. Once you obtain your DGCA Class 2 medical assessment, you can apply for Class 1 medical assessment with ECGN. The process is now much faster than before, so make the most of it. It's important to note here that you can only apply for Class 1 medical test after clearing the Class 2 medical test and not before that. The validity of the Class 2 medical test is of 2 years, which means that within this period of 2 years, you should apply for your Class 1 medical test. It's very crucial to meet the DGCA standards for fitness for civil aviation pilots to be eligible for both Class 2 and Class 1 medical assessments. This is all about the medical test. Now, let's discuss about the next thing, the DGCA computer number, which many aspiring pilots may not be familiar with. Even those who are aware of it often have not applied for it, and even very few of them have obtained it. The computer number serves as an enrollment number for your DGCA exams. I'll explain how it works. The DGCA computer number works like an account number that you receive when you open a bank account. Once issued by the DGCA, the computer number will remain the same for the rest of your life. You need to have a computer number to apply for any DGCA exam. However, it's important to note that DGCA is very strict about the application process, and even a minute mistake in the application can lead to the rejection of your application. Therefore, you need to be very careful while applying for the computer number. It's highly recommended that you seek guidance from someone who has already obtained a DGCA computer number before, as the application process can be very tricky. To apply for the computer number in the CPL, that is the Commercial Pilot License category, you will need to provide your 12th passing certificate and mark sheet with verification of physics, maths and English subjects. If you haven't received your 12th results yet, you will need to wait till your results are declared and then apply for the computer number. It's worth noting here that you can apply for a computer number without having a DGCA medical certificate. although it's important to ensure that you meet all other eligibility requirements discussed before. It's important to even note that the DGCA computer number and the DGCA PMR file number are two separate enrollment numbers that are issued for the DGCA examinations and the DGCA medical test respectively. These numbers remain the same throughout your pilot career. The computer number is handled by the Pariksha wing of the DGCA, while the PMR file number is handled by the medical cell of the DGCA. Obtaining both of these numbers is a crucial first step. So now that you know the prerequisite, start studying for the DGCA exams immediately. Apply for the DGCA computer number and also get done with the medical test. Now, there might be a question in your mind. What if I fail in the medical test? Then what? Firstly, I strongly recommend that you get into a pilot career only and only if you are fit to the best of your knowledge. If you have any known medical condition that can affect your pilot career, then don't get into a pilot career. You will spend lots and lots of money and it will go all in vain. For those who are unfortunately not privileged with the required levels of fitness, there are many other career options. And I personally am of the opinion that if you give enough hard work and 100% to any career, you will definitely succeed. Secondly, I can say it with more certainty to students to start preparing for DGCA exams even if you don't have the medical test results yet. Yes, that's correct. The additional 2 subjects that need to be cleared for flight training in India are technical general and technical specific. These exams can be attempted in any order, but it's recommended to start with the easier ones first. The detailed video of the theory section has already been covered in part 1 of the series. So this is what your 90 days in aviation should look like. Doing the DGCA exams and medicals early on is definitely a good idea to get those out of the way. Joining a flight school is the next logical step towards becoming a pilot. It's important to do your research and find a reputable flying school that fits your needs and the budget. Do you have any specific questions or concerns about joining a flight school? Then do let us know and we will answer them in the comment section. So, choosing the right flying school is a crucial step in your journey towards becoming a pilot. There are several factors that you should consider while choosing a flight school, such as the reputation of the school, the quality of the training, the experience and qualification of the instructors, the fleet of the aircrafts, the cost of training, and availability of financial assistance or scholarships. It's important to do your own research and visit the schools that you are considering to go into to get a better sense of the facilities and the training programs. You can also talk to current and former students to get their feedback on the quality of the training and the overall experience at that school. Remember, flight training is a significant investment in terms of time and money. So it is very important to make an informed decision about which school you choose to train with. If you choose a flying school abroad, you will have the privilege of holding a dual pilot license, which can be highly advantageous in your career ahead. These are the requirements by the DGCA. 100 hours pilot in command, 250 nautical miles, check, 40 hours of instrument flight, out of which 20 may be on a simulator, 50 hours solo cross country, 120 nautical miles, check, 10 hours multi-engine, 300 nautical miles, check, 10 takeoff and landing by night. So, this brings us to the end of the video. To summarize, I will quickly take you through the documents required to submit with your flying logbook to the DGCA for the issuance of your commercial pilot license. First, the 10th and 12th board verification certificate, Class 2 and Class 1 medical test certificates, police verification certificate, computer number, ground class mark sheets, visa medicals, visa applications, SPL, which stands for Student Pilot's License, FRTOL, which stands for Flight Radio Telephony Operator's License, and CPL. Apart from that, you would also require something called the license conversion checks Once all these prerequisites are achieved, along with general flying tests by day and night, candidates need to submit the hard copy of the license conversion application with all the other required documents to the DGCA. Recently, the DGCA has made the full process online to minimize the hassle for the applicants. Once submitted and found satisfactory, the applicant's commercial pilot license is issued by the DGCA within 1 month. So, this brings us to the end of the part 2 of the CPL exam series. I hope that all your questions regarding the DGCA CPL exams have been answered in both part 1 as well as part 2. But still, if you have any other queries or if you have any other doubts, please write us in the comment section and we will try our best to get them answered from the best of experts. So this brings us to the end of the video. If you still haven't subscribed to the channel, then please do and stay tuned for more such informative and detailed videos. Until then, it's your aviation friend Parth signing off. Let's crack it.